Welcome to this 5-minute exam English video. It's designed for people who are preparing for the Duolingo English Test. The makers of this exam say that test takers can expect 3 picture description tasks and 1 independent task. I'll talk about the independent task in a future video, but for the next few minutes I want to give you some advice about how you can describe pictures in a clear way, as well as give you lots of useful vocabulary. Okay, on the screen I've got 2 examples of the picture description task, plus a description for each photo. The first thing to say is that there is no limit to the number of words you can write. The only limit is time. Now I'm going to talk about the descriptions that I've written. First of all, I've used a useful verb, depict. It means represent with a picture. It's a low frequency word, so it could help you to improve your score for lexical sophistication. As I explained in a different video, lexical sophistication is a feature of language that Duolingo uses to assess your answers. Instead of depict, a different verb I could use in this context is show. For example, the photograph shows a male lion. Now let's talk about grammar. When you describe actions in a photo, you should use the present continuous. That's a grammar structure with a subject, the verb to be, and then a verb with ing. Also, when you mention something in your photo after the first time, you should use the, like in these examples. When you have an idea about something in your image, but you're not sure about it, you're not sure if it's correct or not, then a good word to use is might plus infinitive verb. Here you could also use could or may. That's may be 2 words. The final interesting item in this description is the verb reckon. It's a good word to remember. It just means think. Okay, let's move on to the next description. If it's possible, use these phrases. They're good for describing the location of objects in your photo. In the foreground means at the front of the picture, the part that is nearest to you. On the screen now, there are some more phrases that you can use to describe the location of objects in your photograph. I'm highlighting on because it's a preposition of place. The English language has lots of prepositions of place, as you can see. I would advise you to learn how to use all of these words correctly. Next, don't forget to use adjectives in your descriptions. In this case, I've used stunning, which means extremely impressive or attractive. I recommend that you learn lots of new adjectives, positive and negative ones. Try to avoid using very common adjectives like beautiful or nice. Finally, where was this photo taken? I'm about 80% certain it was taken in the USA. That's why I've written it is likely that. It doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong because, of course, this is a photo from an English test, not a geography test. Normally, the videos on this channel are a maximum of 5 minutes. However, this time I want to spend a few extra moments explaining some more vocabulary for describing photos. These are very good words to learn and remember. Adjacent and adjoining mean close to or next to. The difference is that if two things are adjoining, they are touching. Far off means a long distance away, and nearby means the opposite, a short distance away. You can use nearby as an adjective or an adverb.